Hello all and welcome to another video. Actually, this is a bonus video after the 14 steps of the Write Your First Piece in 14 Steps. I wanted to draw your attention to something that you may need help doing when you're actually writing your parts. It's actually very beneficial. Let's say you have an instrument that has more than one part, be it flutes 1 or 2, violins 1 and 2, bassoons 1 and 2. These are all common in like bigger arrangements like orchestra parts. Let's say you're doing that. And you have a violin part already that you are associating with violin number 1, and let's say you don't have a second staff for violin number 2. Normally you do, but just in case you don't, if you need to do a multi-layer of stuff on any instrument, all you have to do is look up here, this one right here. This is your layer palette, okay? In the last bonus video, we talked about a lot of the stuff that's in the top palette, but in this video, we're going to specifically be going through the layering techniques. Now, this is layer 1 is blue. This is the current layer that we're on for each note. You can highlight and it'll highlight the note. The next thing that you can do is you could swap voices. You can go to voice number 2, and I think that's Shift Command 2. So Shift Command 2, and then you'll have the other layer selected, or you can just click with your mouse, click on the number 2, and you'll see like a green color in the background is shaping the note A in the violin 1 part, or the violins part. This is layer number 2. And so here, now that you're on layer number 2, which is green, you can select in for the note input, and let's say you wanted to do harmony in the violins. You could actually go like, click the 2, click here, and see how it automatically does a note. If you can't see, I'll zoom in so you can see it. This is the first note of the phrase, second note of the phrase, third note of the phrase, fourth note of the phrase, and fifth note of the phrase. So here is layer number 2 right here. Here is layer number 1 above it. So this would normally be read as violin number 1 on the top row, violin number 2 on the bottom row. So this would be your parts right here. You would actually have 2 parts on 1 staff, which is common in orchestral arrangements where they have to save space. I've seen it in a lot of different, orchestral arrangements where they save space by writing every part like has a 1 and a 2 layer. And this is especially common in piano music that has more than 1 or 2 layers going at the same time in one part. A lot of Bach's music has that. A lot of Beethoven's music has it. A lot of classical music in general has those things in piano and other instruments. That's pretty common, and that's just how to make one instrument or one set of instruments read on one staff. You'll notice how the second layer has the stems pointing downward and the first layer has the stems pointing upwards, because that is to differentiate between the 2 layers. If you had just one layer whose notes went on or above the center line, you'd have the stems going down, but that can't be possible since you already have layer number 2 stems going down. So this is just a way to differentiate between the layers. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit me up in the Q&A, and until next time, I'll see you later.